welcome to this week's episode of Living Safe and Empowered. I'm Brett Lechtenberg, and I am the anti-bullying expert who helps you get rid of your bullying problems in 3 days or less. In this video, I want to continue to talk about workplace bullying and harassment, and I want to kind of revisit a topic that we talked about in previous videos on documentation. Before we talked about what to do to protect yourself and log incidents and that kind of stuff. I want to take this a step farther, but first I want to make one good point. I'm not advising you in any way to break the law here. So it's important that you understand where I'm coming from and what I'm explaining, and so that you don't get yourself in some kind of further trouble with your boss if you're having some already, if that's maybe your workplace bully. Don't give them fuel for the fire. Don't give them ammunition. All right? What I want to talk about is other documents that you can keep that can potentially help you if you've got a bully in the workplace. And what you keep depends on your particular situation. So I can't outline everything. I'm just merely going to give you some suggestions here. This is going to be short and sweet. So one thing you may want to keep, a copy of your time card, time sheet, or some kind of computer printout that proves how much time you were logged in for. When you logged out, when you took lunch breaks, etc. Another potential thing could be things like inventory sheets. Do you have copies of those? Prove how much inventory you took, how much was in place at one time, in what area of your business, etc. Performance review sheets. Do you give reviews? Were you reviewed? Do you have some kind of control over performance reviews or in the process somewhere? You may very well want to keep copies of those. Log books. We talked before about a personal journal, but you may need to keep a copy of your manager's log or some other logs that may be part of your business. It may be done on a computer screen, and you may need to keep copies of screenshots. Again, depending on what your position is. And maybe the last thing to think about is accounting records. What do you have control of, part of, in some way involved with in the accounting aspect at your business? So again, I can't cover everything, but those should be some ideas to get you started. What things could be manipulated where you work and potentially put you in a bad light, or somehow be used against you? I think it's really important to understand that. And again, don't break the law, and what you do depends on your circumstances, your business, what's going on, where you work, or the business that you own. So I want to make sure that that's really clear. And as always, if you have any questions for me, you can reach out through Facebook. You can private message me if you want. You can send me an email at brett@brettlechtenberg.com. And be on the lookout for some pretty major changes to my personal website. Well, we're going to start giving you more empowerment information on a variety of topics and making sure that we help out more people in any way that we can. All right? So until next time, think about the things we talked about, put them into play as they fit for you, and live a safe and empowered day.